Hey, what's going on, guys? So today we are talking about the newest Super Mario Bros. Wonder update, and this one is version 1.2.1. The changes are aimed at the Nintendo Switch 2 edition, with adjustments and fixes made to improve the gameplay experience. That is basically all Nintendo chose to spell out this time, so this patch looks more like a cleanup update than a big feature drop. And honestly, that kind of fits the pattern we have been seeing with this game lately. The previous update, version 1.2.0, arrived on March 25th, 2026, and that one included more detail. Nintendo added Thai language support, made decorative flowers easier to collect in the Switch 2 edition, and also included additional adjustments and fixes to improve gameplay. Compared with that, the newest patch is much more restrained in the way Nintendo described it, which usually means the company is focusing on polish, compatibility, or behind-the-scenes stability rather than adding anything dramatic. So if you're making a video around this, the main point is simple. This is a maintenance-style update. Nintendo has not listed a long set of dramatic changes, no new stages, no fresh character, no extra mode, and no giant surprise feature dump. Instead, the official wording points to general improvements for the Switch 2 edition, which is the kind of update that often matters most when a game has already been out for a while and the developer wants the experience to feel smoother and more reliable. That is not me inventing hidden patch notes either. It is just the natural reading of how Nintendo framed the update. What makes this worth covering is that Super Mario Bros. Wonder is still getting attention through these Switch 2 updates, so even a modest patch gives people a reason to check back in. A lot of players like to know whether an update changes anything they will actually notice. And in this case, the official answer is that Nintendo says it made adjustments and fixes, but did not provide item-by-item details. That means the safest way to explain it in a video is to tell viewers that this is an improvement patch, not a content expansion, and that the exact technical changes were not published in the official notice. From a content angle, that actually gives you a nice way to frame the story. You can talk about how Nintendo sometimes keeps patch notes very general, especially when the update is targeting performance or gameplay polish on one specific version of the game. You can also point out that the last update had a few visible additions, like Thai language support and the flower collection tweak, while this one is much more reserved. That contrast helps set viewer expectations because people often see an update number and assume something huge has changed, when in reality the update may just be smoothing out rough edges in the background. So, the best takeaway here is that version 1.2.1 is a quiet but relevant update for players on Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo says the goal is to improve the gameplay experience, and that is about as specific as the official notes get. If you're playing the game and everything already feels fine, you may not notice a dramatic difference right away. But these kinds of updates are still important because they can improve stability and overall feel without making a huge announcement about it. The bottom line is, no massive new content, no flashy reveal, just a straightforward cleanup patch from Nintendo for the Switch 2 edition.